baby before he was born. And actually today he blessed our baby after he was born. And it was very nice because after the baby received blessings, he was laughing and smiling. He was very happy actually. So that was very nice. So now he'll bless us by giving some Hari-katha. And we, just open your ears and experience. And yes, Maharaj will do the rest. Hare Krishna.
Gaurachandraya Radhikayai Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Vansha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of my Guru Pada Padma, Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of his divine grace, Nityala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Then to his divine grace, Nityala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Sata Sri Srimad A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Then to his divine grace, Nityala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Ashtottara Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj. Then to all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and I pray their causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of Sripad Sadev Prabhu, Murti Prabhu, Ramdas Prabhu, Madhav Prabhu, then to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, devotees, ladies and gentlemen, and pray the causeless mercy of all.
Bhakti Srila Maharaj ki jai.
So today some new devotees are there, I think. Today some are new.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what's your name?
Shivadas.
Shivadas. Oh, good. Yeah.
Jagadish.
Jagadish Prabhu was there before.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Shivadas. And your?
Peter.
Huh?
Peter.
Peter. Okay. Your?
Mahalakshmi Das.
Mahalakshmi. Okay. And you? तन्मय इंडिया से ना? इंडिया कहाँ से?
मुंबई से.
मुंबई से.
मुंबई से.
यो?
Amrita. Amrita Nepal. From Nepal.
From Nepal.
Yeah.
Amrita.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo?
Sujita.
Sudhita. Where from?
Nepal.
Nepal. Okay. And is Harinam. Harinam Prabhu.
Harinama is right.
Yeah, there. Harinam Prabhu.
Yes, Harinama.
Yeah, I remember. He, you?
Balakrishna.
Huh?
Balakrishna.
Balakrishna. Okay. From where?
From Coimbatore.
Coimbatore.
Chennai.
South India. Yeah. That is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And you?
He doesn't talk.
He.
He doesn't talk. He doesn't talk.
Okay. And you? Oh. Tejas Prabhu.
Yes.
Tejas. Yeah. Okay. Good. So we should know that in Kali Yuga, most important is chanting Harinam. Whatever you do, if you don't chant Harinam, your all activity is valueless. It cannot give you best result. But if you are unable to do other activities, but chant Harinam, you are doing right. You are lacking nothing. Because by chanting Harinam, everything you can get. You will lack nothing. Why? Because the license of Kali Yuga is to chant Harinam. Like every ruling time, different presidents are changing. Now in India, Mr. Narendra Modi is very prominent. You must have known. He is more powerful. What he tells, that is now ruling now. Here now, Trump's ruling came. So we should see who is updated. We should follow his rules. Otherwise, we will be arrested by police. Then we will have problem. But if we think, no, I don't want to respect this present president, I will follow last one. If you do openly this, you will be arrested. Because last president's rule will not work now. His ruling time gone. Now you have to follow who is present and in enforcement, who has power. So his ruling you have to follow, otherwise you will be arrested and your life will be sorrowful. Similarly, now we should know we are present in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, what is the license, what is the regulation and rules to attain Supreme Personal Godhead, we should know. What is told? Kruteja dhyayata Vishnu, Tretayam jajato makhaya, Dvapare paricharjayam, Kalauta Hari-katha. Kruteja dhyayata Vishnu. In Satya Yuga, the process of attainment of the Supreme Personal Godhead is meditation, dhyan. So in Satya Yuga, all people were meditating. By meditating, they were getting perfection. Why? That was license for Satya Yuga. For meditation, you need long life. Because to control the mind, you need many years. Not only easy. It will take long time to concentrate the mind. So meditation is possible when you have sufficient time. For example, now you close the eyes, it does not mean that your mind became concentrated. Your eyes are closed, but mind will roam whole world. Sitting here, you can see everything, only by closing the eyes. Because mind is very restless. He can run. All you close the eyes, but mind cannot be stable. To control the mind, you need long time. So, in Satya Yuga, it was possible. Because in Satya Yuga, every human being was living 100,000 years. So, out of 100,000 years, some years he was taking to concentrate the mind. Then when mind is concentrated, then by meditation he was getting perfection. So, it was possible for Satya Yuga people. Why? They were living long life, 100,000 years. Why they were living 100,000 years? Because in Satya Yuga, dharma, religion was 4 feet. 4 feet. No irreligion at all. So if religion is full, then span of life will be long. So if irreligion is more, span of life will be less. In Satya Yuga, people were all pious. and transparent. They were not cheating to anyone, not stealing to anyone. Very ideal, very generous. So, all were pious and following religion and devotion. So, in Satyajug, people were living 100,000 years, everyone. So, due to long span of life, they had sufficient time to control the mind, to concentrate, and by meditation they will getting perfection. So it was the beginning of this universe, is Satyajug. But when Treta came, then irreligion increased 1 foot and religion decreased 1 foot. Means now religion 3 feet and irreligion 1 foot. So when irreligion entered, then span of life decreased 10 times. 10 times decreased. Means 100,000 years divided by 10 equal to 10,000 years. So span of life of Treta Yuga decreased from 100,000 to 10,000 only. Because of presence of 1 foot irreligion. In Satyajug no irreligion, only all were pious. So it was very easy to concentrate the mind due to long span of life. But when Treta Yuga came, irreligion came 1 foot, religion decreased 1 foot. So the span of life of every human being decreased 10 times, means 10,000 years only. So Lord has to change the process of practice. So what was the process of practice to attain Supreme Personality Godhead? That is Yajna, sacrifice. Sacrifice. By sacrifice you will attain perfection. Because that time all were available, very pure cow ghee, pure brahmanas, pure mantra, everything was available. So that time sacrifice was possible. So you will see in Ramayana many sacrifices. If you see Ramayana many sacrifices. Why? That was the license for Treta Yuga to attain Supreme Personality Godhead. But when Dwapara Yuga came, then irreligion increased 1 foot more. Means now irreligion 2 and religion decreased 1 foot more. So now 50-50. Means irreligion 2 feet and religion 2 feet. So because in Dwapara Yuga, irreligion increased 1 foot more, so out of span of life of Treta Yuga, now 10 times decreased. Means 10,000 divided by 10 equal to 1,000. So span of life of every human being in Dwapara Yuga was only 1,000 years. So when span of life decreased, then process of attainment of Lord also changed. So in Treta Yuga, what was the process to attain Supreme Personality Godhead? That is Archana, deity worshipping. Like Ramdas Prabhu worshipping the deities. In Treta Yuga, most devotees were worshipping, deity worshipping. Because that was Yuga Dharma. The religion of that Yuga of Treta Yuga. So mostly people were getting perfection by worshipping the deities, which is called in Sanskrit Archana. And the span of life of every human being was 1,000 years only. Then after Dwapara, now Kali Yuga came where we are present. So when Kali came, then irreligion increased 1 foot more and religion decreased 1 foot more. Means now religion is only 1 foot and irreligion is 3 feet. No problem. Something happens. Yeah. So now you come, irreligion increased more, 3 foot, 3 feet, and religion decreased 3 feet. Means only 1 foot religion and 3 feet irreligion. That's why you see mostly people, 90% people are atheist and non-devotee. Because of Kali Yuga. Because Kali Yuga, more people become impious. Because of irreligion 3 feet. And religion is 1 foot only. That's why you will find very few devotees. What is the population of Syracuse?
I think maybe someone like
375,000.
Yeah, 375,000.
That's the Hungarian count.
Yeah.
I trust
But how many you will find the devotees?
How many devotees?
Yeah.
maybe devil this room maybe.
Yeah. This is the symptom. This is the proof of it. This is the because of a Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga, irreligion will be more, 3 times, and religion will be 1 time. Because irreligion increased 3 feet and religion decreased 3 feet. So in Kali Yuga only religion is 1 foot and religion 3 foot. That's why you will find many majority people are non-devotee and very few devotee you will find due to this Kali Yuga. Why? Why this happened? What is the reason behind this? The reason is irreligion. So when irreligion is increasing, then span of life is decreasing. Then Dwapara Yuga, every human being they were living 1000 years. Then when in Kali Yuga 1 foot more irreligion increased and religion decreased, then 10 times decreased the span of life. So 1000 divided by 10 equal to 100 years. So in Kali Yuga, people will live only 100 years. No more than that. Very few people will find more than 100. Even majority people are living less than 100. 100 also people are not going. Why? Because of these sinful activities. So, but average span of life is given to human being is 100 years. One can live 100 years without any problem if they follow the rule, what is Lord told in scripture. So, because it is licensed for everyone to live 100 years. The condition is what Lord told to follow. Like He has given Ayurveda to this material world. In the Ayurveda it is told that we should eat according to our necessity under control. No overeating. Proper eating, proper rest, and proper activities, proper service, proper devotion. If we maintain, it is guaranteed everyone can live 100 years without any problem. Even Ayurveda says, if you eat regularly proper diet and sleep proper time, and so sleeping and eating regular exact time is necessary. Then you will never become sick. You will become always healthy. If you eat exactly same time every day, and if you sleep exactly same time every day, your body will be very acquainted.
So I had a question. So
Yeah.
some people say that people who live up to 100 years or more, like certain regions in Japan or other countries, like, but they have been feeding on like fish their whole life. So like, and some people claim that it makes you healthier, or like eating meat is like healthier or something. So like, how do we explain that? Like, how are they still able to live for that long? Is it
Yes.
because of past karma or?
Yes. Kali Yuga, people are allowed to stay at least 100 years. But more than 100 years also possible. If they will live very ideal life, natural life, don't take contamination food, take pure foods. Like in Japan, they are taking very natural. They don't eat more toxin. You see, Japan people, they are eating very special diet. So they are living long. But if you take toxic food, full of parasites, etc., then you will be problem. So, even our Veda said, now also, if you want, you can survive 1000 years. Yes, I have proved. There is told, Sahasrayu Sukruti Charayam. Sahasrayu Sukruti Charayam. In Veda. This proof is there in Veda. It is told, Sahasrayu Sukruti Charayam. I want to survive 1000 years to do Sukruti, to practice Bhakti. If you practice only Bhakti, no nonsense activity, no impious activity, no sinful activity, you will not die. 1000 years now possible, now also. But the problem is we cannot maintain purity. We cannot avoid sinful activity, nonsense activity, we can do something. We know this is not good, but sometimes we are forced to do that. And when you commit, then your span will go down. span of life will go down. Now today you take a vow that from today onward I will not commit anything nonsense, impious activity, irreligious activity and sinful activity, then rest of your life will be very high. You will not die easily and you will not become sick also. Because sickness coming due to improper diet, improper rest and sinful activities. Ayurveda says we should eat always same time. Same time breakfast, same time lunch. If you take dinner, light dinner, same time. Then what will happen? According to Ayurveda, body will be acquainted. Body will be ready exactly at that time. Because body knows that this time I have to eat breakfast. And body knows this time I have to eat lunch. Body knows that this time I have to take dinner. So stomach will be ready at that time. All organ will be ready. But if you make here and there little, then all become out of order. They will be confused what to do. So mostly disease coming due to improper diet, improper rest. Sorry? Who? Okay. So if you take improper diet, which is not suitable for the body, which is toxic, which is full of fats and sugar, which is overeating, then it will stay as a toxin, then create problem. But if you eat what is favorable, which you can digest, eating is blissful then when you can digest and your unwanted things will come out as a toxin or toxin as a urine, stool and sweating. Then only your eating will be blissful. Eating will not be, while eating you may feel blissful. As long as that is not coming out, you will have problem. That's why you see, when you pass the urine very easily, then you feel very happy. When your stool is not coming, and urine and stool is not coming peacefully, you will have always headache. If constipation or a prostate problem, urine not coming, then you will suffer. Then you will fear to eat more. Because eating is blissful, when you eat, digest, and unwanted things should come out. If unwanted things will stay, then you will have problem. So, that will happen when you eat what you can digest. If you overeat which you cannot digest, it becomes toxin. Then create problem to the body. And toxin to which part of your body going, that will block. Then if it goes to stomach problem. If it goes to liver problem. If it goes to heart blockage. If it goes to brain problem. If it goes to knee problem. So, why this problem? And toxin is circulating in the body and depositing in any organ. Then creating. That's why all diseases are divided into three. Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Vata means some disease coming from air. So that is called Vata Roga, means like pain. Wherever you are feeling pain, that is Vata Roga, means from air. And Kapha, due to mucus, like coughing, etc. When mucus increases, that is happening. And Pitta means where you are feeling burning, that means very hot, heat, etc. That is increasing Pitta. So all diseases are divided into three categories. If three are balanced, then you are completely healthy. So what doctor is doing? When we are going to doctor, he is just giving medicine to make balance this. And Ayurveda doctor, they do this very nicely. Because Ayurveda doctor, they have knowledge about Vata, Pitta, Kapha. But allopathy doctor, they don't have knowledge about Vata, Pitta, Kapha. They give allopathic medicine, modern medicine. So what they study, they are giving according to their knowledge. But real treatment is given by Ayurveda doctors to balance the Vata, Pitta and Kapha. So if Vata, Pitta, Kapha are equal, balanced, you are completely 100% healthy. If one up and down, which increases, you will suffer by that disease. So all will be balanced if we eat in proper time and sleep proper time. When we are unable to maintain this, then problem coming. So Ayurveda says also Satayu. One can stay minimum 100 years without any problem. That's why she asked, in Japan and other places they are living more because their nature is different. They are getting very pure food, no toxic, completely natural. which other place is not available. So there, you see, in Japan I have gone also, but did not visit inside, but in airport I saw. They have different, and the culture you study, there are many places they are eating very good, healthy food, which is healthy for body. So if you also eat, then you can live long life, minimum 100. So 100 is common because it is given by God to live a human being for 100 minimum. So minimum 100 you can stay. But the condition is you have to maintain the discipline of the body. Proper eating, proper time eating, and proper time sleeping. If you maintain these two, you will never become sick easily. But if you want to live more, then it is told in Veda, 1000 years also we can survive. The proof I am giving, Sahasrayu Sukruti Charayu. Sahasra means 1000 years. 1000 years one can survive in Kali Yuga also in one condition. What is that? Sukruti Charayam. I will do Sukruti only, no Duskruti. Sukruti means always devotional activity and good activity, no harm to anyone, no sinful activity, no impious activity, no any irreligious activity. All are always good. Good for others, good for society, good for me, good for everyone. If you do this kind of activity, your span of life never will go down. You can survive 1000 years at least, no problem. Till now, many personalities are living who are immortal till now. Till now, Ashwatthama is there. Till now, Hanuman is there. From Tretaju means he has many thousand years span of life now. So Hanuman, Vibhishan, Ashwatthama, they are till now present. Parsuram. So they are thousand years, not only 1000. So why we cannot stay? Because they have did this kind of austerity and penance, Sukruti. So by that power they are living till now. So if we can do now also, then we can also survive. But at least if you are careful for your diet and rest also, you can survive 100 minimum. Ayurveda says, Satayu bhave. Sata means 100. So 100 every human being can survive if you maintain your proper diet and rest. Why? This is the span of Kali Yuga people. And span of life is increasing when you are stopping sinful activities. And span of life is decreasing when you are increasing sinful activities. So it is predicted in Srimad-Bhagavatam 12th canto, in end of Kali Yuga, the span of life of every human being will be only 20 or 30 years only. Trinsat Vinsati Varsani Paramayu Kalu Janaha. Now is beginning of Kali. Kali Yuga is now small side. What is the span of life of Kali Yuga? Is 432,000 years. 432,000 years is span of life of Kali Yuga. And out of 432,000 years, only 5,000 years have passed. Then what is rest span of life of Kali? 427,000. 427,000 span of life of Kali Yuga is present till to end. So means 5,000 passed only out of 432,000. Means Kali Yuga is very small kid now. In small kid he is influencing like this. What to speak when he will become young? So in Kali Yuga there is no other way to get relief, to get bliss. Only we have to take center at the lotus feet of Harinama. Jaddipe kalo anya bhakti, jaddipe kalo anya bhakti kartavya, tadapi sankirtanakya bhakti samjavaneva kriyate. Although in many scripture, many devotional activities spoken to practice, we can practice according to our different taste, no problem. But Harinama Sankirtan should be added with chanting Harinama. Whatever you do, at the beginning, at the end, you have to add Harinama. Like Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
If you chant this Harinam, whatever you do, you will be successful. For example, without one, how many zero you will write, everything becomes zero. Without one, if you put 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, how many zero? The result will be 0. But because 0 has no value. But 0 will be very, very valuable if it is put before 1, after 1. After 1, first put 1. After 1, if you put 1 0, then value becomes 10. If double 0, then the value becomes 100. If triple 0, becomes 1000. How many 0 you will put? 10 times will increase. How this became valuable? When it is added after 1. But without addition of 1, if 0 will come first, and how many 0 you add? All become 0. Similarly, if you come front, then you will be valueless. Your value becomes 0. So first bring Krishna first, who is 1. Means Supreme Personal Godhead. First put God at the center. After God you come as His servant. Then your value become increased 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. So 1 is like God. And 0, we are 0. We all of us are 0. So 0 has no value without God. Like 0 has no value without 1. If we put 1, then how many 0? It will increase your value. Similarly, if you put at the center to Lord, then how many you come, your value will become increase more and more. So without relation with the God, whatever you do, that is only suffering. You cannot be happy. So put at the center to Lord, then whatever you will do, you will become blissful. So in Kali Yuga, to please Lord, the best way is Harinama Sankirtan. So whatever you do with Harinama Sankirtan. That's why before the beginning of a class, Harinama. End of the class also Harinama. Before Arati also Harinama. End of the Arati also Harinama. Why? Because our acharyas, spiritual masters, spiritual teachers, they know this. That in Kali Yuga, without Harinama, nothing will give you success. So by addition of Harinam, whatever you do, you will get success. So Harinam is very important. And in Kali Yuga, in Harinam, everything is there. But we should try to understand this. Like in the mango seed. In the mango seed, mango tree is there, mango flower is there, mango fruit is there. But if someone will tell, oh, well, I want to see the mango tree fruit from the seed. Now, it is impossible. Means he does not know about agriculture. Who is agriculturist, who is cultivating, he knows in mango seed, mango tree is there, mango flower is there, mango flower is there, mango fruit is there. But you have to put inside the ground, inside the soil, then water, then it will sprout. Then also you should have patience. After again you continue the watering. Then after few days it will become tree. Then also don't stop watering. Continue watering. Then some flower will come. Then also continue watering with patience. Then after few days it will become small raw mangoes. Then also don't plow. Continue watering. Then you will get a half ripened mango. Then also don't plow, because then you will not feel complete taste. Then water. Then when it will complete ripen, then plow and eat. You will feel very sweet mango. But this mango tree, leaves, branches, flower, fruit was inside the seed or not? But we were not able to see. But who is agriculture, who is a farmer, he knows this. But who has no knowledge about agriculture, he will think, no, I want to see that tree, flower and fruit inside the mango seed. You show me today. It is impossible. You have to wait. Within one day you cannot see. Means you have no knowledge about a mango tree. But who has a mango tree knowledge, then he will follow the process. and wait for some time, 1 month, 2 months or 1 year, till the mango tree is growing and giving the fruit. Because he knows that, sure it will come. So he has patience. But who have no knowledge about agriculture, he will try to know. Today I want to see this mango tree, fruit and a flower, everything from the seed. Then for him it is impossible. Similarly, in Harinam everything is there. But when we are chanting, and sadhus are telling, Vaishnavas are telling, spiritual masters are telling, and we are studying in the book that by Harinam we can get everything. In Harinam everything is there. We are listening this. After that we are checking the scripture, it is written or not. Oh, it is written also. Harinama, Harinama, Harinama kevalam. Kalu, Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Hatirandana. In college only Harinam, only Harinam, only Harinam. There is no any other way to get perfection. We are studying, we are listening. But still, we are very curious to get immediately. It is impossible. We have to follow the process. We have to wait little time. Like when one is very curious to know and see the mango tree, flower, fruit in the seed, immediately same day. Nobody can give you. Whatever you do, within 1 day you can get it. So, means you are ignorant about a mango tree. But those who are well versed, who has knowledge about a mango tree, then they will not worry to get within 1 day. They will wait for few days. They will first put in the ground, then water, then wait. Similarly, those devotees who have knowledge about the spiritual transcendental name, about the name of the Lord, they know how the name will give fruit, not within 1 day. So they will continue practice. Like taking the seed first in the soil. Similarly, taking the seed in the core of heart, the Harinam first. First they will take initiation from spiritual master. Then put that soil, Shraddha, in seed. Soil is here, heart. And mantra and faith is in the soil of heart, which is seed. Then water. Then it will sprout. What is water here? Shravana and Kirtan. Listen Hari-katha, chant Harinam. So this is watering. When water, then only it will sprout. But if you have no patience to put the seed inside the soil and no patience to water it, then it will not sprout. Then you cannot see. So those farmers or agriculturists, they know, they have patience that how many days we put the seed inside soil, then how many days we have to water. So they do the process, follow the process. Then they are growing the mango. You see, many mango in the market. How? Because they know the process. How many days it will take to cultivate. So they are following. Then they are getting. But who has no knowledge, he will try to get within 1 day from mango seed to mango fruit. Impossible. Similarly, those devotees who are completely neophyte, who has no knowledge about the glories of Harinam, how many days it will take to give the fruit, who has no knowledge, they want to see after listening the glories of Harinam from the lotus mouth of sadhus, saintly persons, Vaishnavas and Guru, they want to see, immediately I want to see. Immediately impossible. We have to follow the process. Like to get the mango fruit from the mango seed, you have to follow the process of agriculture. Similarly, in spiritual practice also, to get the complete fruit of chanting, we should follow the process. First take Harinam from bona fide spiritual master. Then follow his instruction. Then practice, listen and chant every day. Then, this is like watering. Sravanam kirtanam jale karahasetam. The watering is the process of chanting and listening. Hari-katha. Then it will nourish and sprout. Then like first mango seed becoming two leaves. Similarly, this devotional creeper will sprout 2 leaves. What are they? Vaidhi and Raga. Vaidhi Bhakti and Raga Bhakti. Then Vaidhi Bhakti is the sprout, that leaf has 2 sides. One side is very thick and rough, and one side is very soft. Soft and very, what is it?
Soft.
Smooth?
Smooth.
Smooth.
Smooth. And other side is
very thick,
Yeah.
thick and rough.
Rough.
So similarly, when our devotional creeper will give sprout, then also two leaves. One is Vaidhi and Raga. Vaidhi and Raga means Vaidhi means the opulence mood devotion. Raga means sweet mood devotion, like Brajavasis. But each leaf has a two kind of feeling. One is soft, one side, one is very thick and raw. Similarly, in our Vaidhi Bhakti, we will like it very raw and thick. And Raga Bhakti very soft and sweet. So like this, if you grow, if you water more and more, then it will become tree and fruit. Similarly, if we water regularly, then it will increase more and more. First Shraddha, then Sadhu Sangha, then Bhajan Kriya, then Anartha Nivritti, then Nishtha, then Ruchi, then Asakti, then Bhava, then Prem will come. So in ninth step you will get the Prem. But if you did not start from Shraddha and no initiation, no chanting, you want to see Lord. How possible? You have to follow the process 9 steps. At 9th step you will get the transcendental law of God. So you have to cross the line. To get the mango, first we have to put the seed inside the soil. First step. Second step, water. And third step, sprout. Fourth step, to grow. Fifth step, then become tree. Sixth step, then it will give the flower. Seventh step, mango. Eighth step, half ripen. Ninth step, complete ripen. Similarly, here also ninth step. Ado Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, Prema. So we have to also follow these 9 steps. Then we will have realization of looking God, speaking with Him, loving to Him, serving to Him, going to His Dham, Vrindavana, Golok. So we can see the Lord there. Then we can realize His transcendental loving service. But for this we have to follow this process. But if you don't follow this process, and one day you want to see, you cannot see. Like in the mango seed, everything is there, but we are unable to see. But we have to follow the process. After following the process, we can get the mango fruit. Similarly, in Harinam, everything is there. But if we follow the process, following the instruction of Guru, Vaishnava and Sadhus and scripture, then after 9th step, sure you will get the prem like ripened mango. Like ripened mango is very sweet. You can taste. Similarly, when you attain the prem stage, you will feel transcendental bliss completely. You will not feel any suffering. But till that you have to wait. But in Harinam everything is there. Like in seed everything is there. But you are not looking. Similarly in Harinam also everything is there. But we are not looking. So you may not look, but it is true. Like you may not see the tree and the fruit in the seed. But it is true. Just you follow the process, you will get that tree and fruit. Similarly, in Harinam also everything is there. Just follow the process under guidance of Sadhu, Guru and Vaishnavas, spiritual masters, then automatically you will get the prem. So we have to believe, like who is specialist in agriculture, we have to follow his process of agriculture. That's why all farmers, all agriculture people, they are taking training how to grow the cultivation, how to take care of the crops and trees, plants. They have special training. So those who are following that, they are growing very nicely. Similarly, here also teaching is there in spiritual world. Spiritual teachers, spiritual masters are there. Spiritual master and spiritual teachers are there. So they will guide us how to chant Harinam. What is Harinam? What is the process? How to water it? How to grow it? How to protect it? How to get it? So all knowledge will be given by spiritual masters and teachers. That also we have to follow. That's why we should always associate with sadhus and follow their instruction. Then we can feel from Harinam, real Lord is there, Prema is there. But at the beginning we may not see, but we can see if we follow the process. Understand? What is time now? What is time? Huh?
7:15.
7:15.
Yeah.
Okay. Then a question?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can anytime.
Any question and doubt you can ask?
So Harinama has to be only Hari,
Yes.
because my mother always says Rama.
Huh.
So it can be any of Hari's name or,
Sorry, repeat again.
because my mother only says Rama,
Huh.
she won't say Hari.
Huh.
Is it okay like to say only Rama and not Hari? Like,
Rama also Lord's name. Rama also give with the proof. No problem. But if you tell together Hari Rama, it is better. Why? Only Rama is without energy. Means it is Hare Rama means energy and energy together. Like sun without sun ray is not complete. Like sun and the sun ray together is more complete. If no sun rays, sun has no more value. Sun will not give you heat and light. With sun rays, complete sun. Similarly, with energy of a Lord, the Lord is complete full. So with Hare Rama is more complete. Only Rama is without energy.
she will say Sri Ram.
Yeah, Sri Rama also, Sri Rama okay. Sri means Sita, Sri means Radha, both. So Sri Rama also okay. But only Rama is no energy. Any doubt more? Yeah.
Actually, I have a question. Like you mentioned earlier, when we used, like in the different books, I will be talking about the upper yoga before. Like we used to close eyes and we could concentrate at the same moment. But now, of course, like you mentioned, when we close our eyes, we are distracted throughout. What could we do to practice that? Like I know that if we chant and like we get focused, but is there any way that yes, we can be more devoted towards Harinam and towards chanting, that I'm like if I'm doing anything, it always gets me distracted, but anything that I can focus more towards chanting and taking more Harinam?
Yes. You should try to understand that Harinam is most powerful in Kali Yuga. So by chanting Harinam, I will get everything. You have to create one faith first. You should think that there is no difference between Lord and His name. You should think first this. But I am chanting Harinam means I am practicing devotion of the Lord. And in this Harinam, Lord Himself is present. So when I chant with the love and affection and devotion, from this name Lord will appear. You must have heard about Dhruva Maharaj.
Yes.
So Dhruva was only 5 years old. But his Gurudev gave mantra and told you chant this Harinam, this mantra, then Lord will give you darshan. Lord will appear in front of you. So after taking the mantra from his Gurudev Devarsi Narad, then Dhruva was only 5 years old, but he started chanting with strong faith on his Gurudev's instruction and word. Then he started chanting with strong faith on his Gurudev. Then within 6 months, Lord appeared in front of him from that mantra. This is the proof that what we should do first, we should believe what sadhus are telling. What he told in scripture. We should start believing. When we believe, then it will give the energy and power. Yeah. So if you have no faith, no belief, power will not come. Like Dhruva, whatever his Gurudev, Devarsi Narad spoke, then he believed and started chanting. Then he got his blessing. Then Lord within 6 months came and appeared in front of him. Similarly, now also Lord can appear in front of us. If we will practice like Dhruva Maharaj with strong faith on mantra, strong faith to Vaishnava, Sadhu and Guru, then now also Krishna can give darshan. Now in this Kali Yuga, our 6 Goswamis, you know, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Gopala Bhatta Goswami, Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Raghunath Dasa Goswami. So they were chanting Harinam in Brajamandal. Especially Raghunath Dasa Goswami was chanting on the bank of Radha Kunda. Have you seen Radha Kunda? Yes. On Radha Kunda, Raghunath Dasa Goswami was chanting Harinam. And he was very detached from material life. So he has no cottage. So he was chanting Harinam with strong faith on Radharani, on Krishna and Mahaprabhu. So when he was chanting Harinam with strong faith, thinking that Radharani and her name are identical, no difference. Krishna and his name are identical, no difference. With a strong voice he was chanting. And he was not taking care of him. He was not taking care for his food. He was not taking care for his residence. So he was not constructing any house or cottage. Then when Radharani saw that Raghunath is chanting my name with a strong faith on me, then Radharani saw that a very strong sun is coming and giving very heat to him. Because Raghunath is not thinking about his cottage. So in open field on the bank of Radhakund, he is chanting Radharani's name. Then Radharani appeared there. And she was covering by her sari or veil. By her sari, she was covering to the head of Raghunath Goswami. Why? To protect from the sun's heat. Why? She was pleased by chanting of Raghunath Goswami. So Radharani took the responsibility to protect from the sun to Raghunatha. So Raghunath Goswami does not see. He was chanting, closing the eyes and meditating to Radharani. But Radharani from the bed, she was standing and by her sari on sari, by sari she was covering Raghunath Goswami's head, protecting from the heat of the sun. So it was only 500 years before. So Radharani was appearing from her name, protecting to him and speaking with him. This is about Raghunath Goswami. And prior to Raghunath Goswami, there was one devotee whose name is Madhavendra Puri. You must have heard. Madhavendra Puri. So he was also doing bhajan near Govardhan. There is a place which is called Govinda Kunda. Govinda Kunda. There he was chanting Harinama. But there are two kinds of devotees in this material you will find. One is Jachaka, second is Ajachaka. Jachaka means what they need, they will ask to others. And Ajachaka, even food or anything they need, they will ask. And other group is, whatever they need also they will not ask to anyone. They are completely dependent upon Krishna. If Krishna giving, they accept and eat. If Krishna not giving, they don't eat. But they will never ask to anyone. They are called Ajachaka. So, did you understand? Jataka and Ajachaka. Jataka means one group of devotees, what they need they will ask. They will not ask more than necessary. What is necessary to maintain their bhajan, to maintain their body, they will ask. After that they will not ask anything more. But there is one other group devotee who never ask for eating for maintaining their body also. They are called Ajachaka. And Madhavendra Puri Pad was in the category of Ajachaka devotee. Means he was not asking anything to anyone. Although he was not eating, if no one is not giving. But he was never asking. So, Brajavasis, they were going always to bring the water from that Govinda Kunda. So, when they were looking that this Madhavendra Puri Sadhu is always chanting Harinam and not asking to anyone for eating, we are not looking that when he is eating. So, being merciful, all Brajavasis, they were bringing chapatis, rotis and food, they were giving to Madhavendra Puri. Someone was giving milk to drink. So by that Madhavendra Puri was surviving. But he was not asking. Brajavasis, they were coming voluntarily and giving. So what they were giving, he was eating. But if someone not giving any day, he was not asking. He was starving. He was sleeping without eat. But never he was asking. So because he was Ajachaka group. One day what did happen? No Brajavasis gave anything today. And now Lord Krishna knows that Madhavendra Puri is chanting his name only. And today no Brajavasis gave anything to him for eating. And Krishna knows this. That's why Krishna came in the form of cow-head boy, like Brajavasi boy, and brought one pot of milk and told to Madhavendra Puripad, "Oh Baba, oh dear Sadhu, oh Maharaj, oh Madhavendra Puripad, now my mother sent this milk pot for you to drink." Then Madhavendra Puripad said, "How your mother came to know?" Then this cowherd boy, who is Krishna himself, in the form of cowherd boy, told, because my mother came here to take the water from this Govinda Kunda, she was looking that you are not eating anything, not drinking. So when she saw that you are hungry, then she sent me with this milk pot. So you take this and drink. When I will return, I will take this pot. Now you keep this and drink. I am returning. When returning time, you will return. Then Madhavendra Puripad accepted that milk pot. Then when he accepted, by touching that milk, he felt a transcendental ecstasy. And when he started drinking, then transcendental ecstasy manifested in his whole body. Different varieties of transcendental ecstasy. There are 80-fold symptoms of transcendental ecstasy. Or Madhavendra Puripad felt and realized by drinking that milk. Then he thought the cowherd boy who gave me the milk is not ordinary boy. Because ordinary cowherd boy's milk cannot give this kind of feeling to me. So he thought he must be Krishna. So he wanted to see where is that cowherd boy. And he thought that that cowherd boy will return to take this pot. So he was waiting. But he did not find Krishna anymore. So here you see, this is the proof that when he was chanting Harinama with his strong faith, and he was not asking anything to anyone, but from Harinam Krishna appeared. And he was omniscient, that Madhavendra Puri is not eating. So he appeared from Harinam in the form of a cowherd boy and gave the milk for drinking. In this college, only 500 years ago. So now also Krishna is ready to appear in front of us, to help us, to give us, to talk us. But we need that kind of devotion by which Krishna will be pleased. So our devotion should be like Raghunath Das Goswami, like Sanatana Goswami, like Madhavendra Puripad. If we will improve our devotion like them, now also Krishna Radharani can come and give darshan to us. To prove that Harinam and Lord Hari are non-different. So Radharani and her name is non-different. Krishna and his name is non-different. To prove Krishna can appear. But we should have strong faith on Harinam that name, form and Krishna are non-different. Yeah. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Any more? Any more? Otherwise, do some kirtan.
We have another half an hour with Maharaj. Does anyone else have any question? Something else? I can always volunteer to ask.
Huh?
I can always volunteer to ask a question.
Yeah.
So many people, here are very engaged in activities of the world for their maintenance. They might have many responsibilities with children, many responsibilities with career, many responsibilities with work or student life, and so on. So with such a heavy load of responsibility, how can they make progress in this path? How can they taste fruit in the midst of so much responsibility?
No problem. You have no more responsibilities than more than Ambarish Maharaj. You are owner of one or two children or one wife, or some family members, or at least one house you have a responsibility. So, if you are taking care of only house only, one house, and you are thinking that you have no time, you are busy, difficult to practice, it is your misunderstanding and improper realization of Krishna consciousness. You have to know how to handle this. Ambarish Maharaj was a king of whole world, but he was practicing very peacefully, without any tension. Why? He was surrendered soul. We have no surrendering. We have ego, I and mine. We have the ego of enjoyer. We have the ego of owner and doer. So these we have to give up. Whatever you are doing in the family, we should think this house belongs to Krishna. But we are thinking, I am the owner of the house. We are giving out Krishna. So problem is coming, we are unable to practice. So we should think that Krishna is owner of this house. I am just a servant of Krishna. So if you think this, change your consciousness that I am the servant of the Krishna. Krishna is the owner of the house. So I am doing service for Krishna in this house. Because Krishna is owner, I am servant. So whatever I am doing here, all for Krishna. Then this become bhakti, not work. So how long you work, how long you do whatever, that will not make you any problem for practice. That will become practice. That will become bhakti. That work become bhakti. If you improve your consciousness, then if you work also, whatever you do, that become bhakti. So it is your practice. So why there is problem? No disturbance. When we are thinking that I am owner of the house, she is my wife, I am her husband, she is my daughter, my son, etc., and not thinking Krishna is the head of the house, Krishna is the center, then this work will create problem in practice. Because no relation with Krishna, no surrendering to Krishna. Then that become karma. And karma will give you different reactions. That will give you tensions, problems, calamities and suffering. And when we are putting Krishna at the center, whatever you do for the house, all become for Krishna. So that became bhakti. So no, we should not worry that I am wasting the time. No. That is not wasting the time. That is service. Because what you will do by practicing bhakti? You have to bring Krishna. You chant his name. You have to do his service. So if you put Krishna at the center, the owner of the house, then whatever you do, that is bhakti. So then it is bhakti. Then why are you worried? When we are not putting Krishna at the center, owner of the house, we are thinking we are owner of the house, then becoming karma. And if karma, then it will give you reaction. If you are good karma, then happiness. If it is bad karma, suffering. But if we are putting Krishna at the center, then no good karma, no bad karma. It becomes bhakti. So then you will not suffer, then you will not be attached for such gratification, then you will feel the transcendental bliss. So then working also, work become your devotion. If your consciousness is proper, if you are surrendered to Krishna, then whatever you do, it is for Krishna. Then became bhakti. So work also became bhakti. If you are surrendered and your consciousness is proper. But if consciousness is not proper, you keep the deity inside the house, worship also. If your ego is that I am owner of the house and I am doer, I am enjoyer, that worshipping also become karma. Because no proper consciousness, no samandha jnana. So external activity is not important in bhakti, internal. In mind what we are thinking, that is most important. So although you are many family members and due to lots of many family members, you have no time for bhakti. No, that is a bhakti already. As a householder, you can do that. That is allowed in the scripture. Householder will have a wife, children, etc. So he has to give some time for them. But thinking that Krishna is the owner of the house, so all are Krishna's servants and maid servants, thinking this, whatever help he is doing for family members, that is becoming bhakti. So no separation is necessary. But if no proper consciousness become karma, then you have to enjoy the reaction of the karma. So we have to change our consciousness. And we are very worried that I have one family, so I have no time, we are distracted, no time to chant. Then how Ambarish Maharaj was maintaining whole world. He was Chakravarti Samrat. Chakravarti Samrat means king of whole world. Many kings, there is difference between Samrat and Raja.
Raja means only king of one kingdom. That is called Raja. Means king. King means Raja. But Samrat means emperor. Means under whom many kings are there. So Ambarish Maharaj was Chakravarti Samrat, means he was ruling whole world. But still he was practicing his bhakti without any problem. It is told in Srimad-Bhagavatam 9th canto, Ambarish Charitra. About Ambarish Maharaj, it is told in Srimad-Bhagavatam 9th canto that although he was the king of whole world, he has the responsibility of a whole world, but still it was no problem for him to practice bhakti. And he was very high class devotee, in front of whom Durvasa was failed. Durvasa was a sannyasi. Durvasa was a big tyagi, yogi, very power, mystic power. But still, Ambarish Maharaj was a king. Ambarish Maharaj was a householder. So, according to comparison of Ambarish Maharaj and Durvasa, Ambarish Maharaj was looking inferior. But in bhakti, Ambarish Maharaj was superior to Durvasa. So, Durvasa wanted to kill him, he could not. At last, Durvasa could not find protection anywhere. He came and surrendered and begged forgiveness to Ambarish Maharaj. Why? Ambarish Maharaj has powerful bhakti. So, he was a king, then how he was able to practice? We should follow him. So, we are maintaining only one family and we are telling we have no time, we are unable to practice properly. Means our consciousness is not perfect. But Ambarish Maharaj's consciousness is perfect. Although he was maintaining whole world, but he was not thinking I am enjoying. He was putting center at the center to Krishna. What he is telling? Although he was a king, he was not thinking I am king. He was not thinking I am owner of this whole world. He was not thinking I am enjoyer of this whole world. He was thinking the whole world belongs to Krishna. Krishna is the master. I am his servant. So I am ruling this kingdom means I am serving to Krishna. So although he was a king, he has no ego that I am enjoyer, I am doer, I am emperor. So he was all thinking I am servant of Krishna. So what he was doing? Savai manam Krishna padaravindeyo. Vatansi Vaikuntha gunanuvannane. Savai manam Krishna padaravindeyo. Although he was a Chakravarti Samrat, means emperor, but his mind was always at the lotus feet of Krishna. So how? He was ruling the kingdom, but his mind was always with Krishna. How? Because he was thinking about Krishna always. But if we are maintaining one house, why you cannot keep Krishna and at the center and put our mind to his lotus feet? We have to know how to concentrate our mind and put to the lotus feet of Krishna. He was a king and emperor, but still he was able to think of Krishna. Savai manam Krishna padaravindeyo. His mind was always thinking of Krishna. Vatsansi Vaikuntha gunanuvannane. His mouth was always engaged in glorifying Krishna. Means chanting his name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Always chanting Harinama and speaking glories of the Lord. No gossiping, no criticism. Always about Lord. Then became bhakti. So if we stay in the household, less family members, but in family members we will discuss only criticize each other, quarrel each other, no thinking about Krishna, then small family also be big problem for practice. Understood? We are few members in family, but if we quarrel each other and gossip each other, criticize each other, don't put Krishna at the center, then in small family member also we cannot be happy and will become difficult to practice because of improper consciousness and understanding. But Ambarish Maharaj was ruling whole world, but due to his proper consciousness and understanding, he had no problem to rule the kingdom and practice bhakti. So we should take teaching from Ambarish Maharaj how he was practicing. We should know the technique of ruling to the family. He had no problem for practice, all the ruling whole world. But we have big problem, only maintaining one family, and we are telling we have no time to practice. Means we don't know how to deal the family. We have to learn from Ambarish Maharaj. Because of Karta Abhiman. Karta Abhiman is the ego of doer. I am doing. I am enjoyer. I am owner. We should give up this, then everything become very easy to solve. We should give all credit to Krishna. That the owner of this house is Krishna. Doer of this activity is Krishna. Oh, I am unqualified, I am insignificant, I have no qualification. This happened due to blessings of Gurudev, blessings of sadhus, blessings of Vaishnavas, blessings of Mahaprabhu, blessings of Krishna, blessings of Radharani. If we give all credit to them, then it is bhakti. And we will feel bliss and we can practice and obstacles will be destroyed by their blessing. So we have to know this technique. Understood? Yes. Okay.
I have some follow-up.
Yeah, again, you can ask no problem.
Yes, so, so sometimes, we get the association of a sadhu who reminds us, yes, Krishna is the center, everything I do should revolve around Krishna. But then we get back out in the workplace, or even then we get in the midst of our family members, and, then they are projecting their ideas that, no, you're the enjoyer, you have to maintain this, and all of a sudden they're giving so many advice, and it can disturb our faith, and next thing you know, we think, yes, I do have to maintain this, and I do have to do all these things, and we can forget that, no, everything is for Krishna. So what to do? How can we always stay in remembrance when we have so many imposing opinions that can
That is
disturb our
why
faith?
we need always association of sadhus, not only once. Again and again association necessary to revive, to recharge again, to re-encourage, to re-inspiration. We have to associate again and again to become strong and healthy. So we should not be influenced by their teaching, because they don't know what is bhakti. They know what is material world, how to enjoy this world. So whatever that they are telling according to their experience, their knowledge. So they are not wrong. What they know they are telling. So what is their qualification, what is their understanding they are telling. So we should know that this is their adhikar. So but we should not take that is only final decision. That is not final. They are telling according to their experience, according to their knowledge, according to the realization, but that is not final and conclusion. We should conclude and final taking the instruction of sadhu and scripture. Then try to discuss each other and make understand them. And for this you have to give the proof and quotations again and again. So many times they discussion necessary, not only once. And many times association necessary, not only once. So again and again association will give energy, power to us. So when the mind is being disturbed, again you have to associate. Again you have to ask the question and inquire what to do, this kind of coming problem, what is the solution like this. We have to associate and ask, then tell them also. Then by this solution will come. Once this will happen, but it is not final. When this problem comes, again we have to associate and discuss what to do. What is the next step? What is the next step? Like this. So whole life we should take teaching and learning. Not that once we took, then we will finish it and sufficient. No. Whole life necessary. To improve, like a student is studying whole life to become the topmost scholar of the university. Some people are till old age researching. Researching or not? Some people are till old age they are making research. Why? They want to acquire more knowledge to become topmost. So, and some are before college also stopping. Some are after university stopping. But some are studying more and more and more researches. So they are becoming more prominent topmost scholar. Similarly, those who are thinking once instruction sufficient whole life, then they cannot improve more. Whatever instruction they do, they can become that quantity. But who want to be more scholarly, more realized, more pure, more perfect, more blissful, then he need to be trained and teaching whole life. Then he will become strong and he will have sufficient knowledge, sufficient realization. So any problem of life come, he can solve very easily. Because he knows for what problem, what is solution. Like those who are specialists or PhD degree holders, they know For what kind of question, what is the answer? Who completed the specialist on any subject, or who complete the PhD degrees in any subject, in front of him you bring any question, he will solve easily. Because he completed everything. But who only completed high school or college, he cannot solve all problems. Because many things to study, till researching, to PhD degree. There are many courses. He cannot give solution to those courses. But who completed all the PhD degree of universities, all multi-PhD degree holder, you give any question in any subject, he will solve very easily. Similarly, those who are very qualified sadhus, studied all scriptures, whole life chanting, practicing, in front of them you bring any sort of problem that society, family, everything, they will solve very easily. So we should also improve ourselves to that level. Then we can handle all problems of our life and pass it very blissful mood. No suffering, no tension. But who did not study sufficient in school, college, university, he cannot solve all the problems. He has to go to the higher degree holder, professor, to solve the problem. Similarly, if we are not practicing, not following, then we cannot solve our all problems of life. We don't know what to do, we will be bewildered and confused and in dilemma. So we cannot solve, we have to go to solve the problem to sadhus. To ask what to do, this is the problem, why this is coming, what to do. Then by the instruction we can solve the problem.
So, one more?
Yeah.
So, we need sadhu sangha. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. We've invited sadhus here. Even the past month, we've had many opportunities for people to hear from sadhus.
Yeah.
But now we're coming to, I kind of asked you about this today personally, maybe you can elaborate on it a bit more. Now we're coming to the end of that season where, you know, it's just us here at the temple, the devotees here, and we're practicing.
Yes.
How do we carry on and keep making advancement when we might not have the same professors coming and giving advanced lessons for us? So what to do?
Professor giving class once or twice in a day. 1 hour, 2 hours. So professor is not giving 24 hours class. He will give for some universities 1 hour, some universities 2 hours like this. So after within 1-2 hours he will give all lessons. Then student has to study and revise again and again. Understood? Professor will not speak 24 hours a day and every day. So, but in weekly some class he will come and give all the lessons and homework. Then student has to remember what professor taught, and he has to repeat again and again, and he has to complete the homework. Then that student become very well versed and more intelligent. But you cannot expect professor 24 hours with you or in the university. It is impossible. Professor cannot stay in the university 24 hours forever. He has family. He has to go. He has his personal affairs. So he is coming to teach only for few hours. Within few hours he will give the essence of subject. So that time students should be very, very attentive and careful. So after that they have to follow that, what he taught, then what homework he has given, they have to follow that. After that homework and following, if some doubt came, then again they can contact professor for clarification. Then student will have no problem and improve in the class. And for next class and examination he will be ready to pass the this class and go to higher class. Similarly, sadhus cannot stay in one place forever. We cannot expect also to keep them whole year. Impossible. So they will come for some time. But within that period they will give the essence of scripture through lectures. So what they taught we have to pay attention. After that what homework they are giving, we have to follow that. So after remembering what they spoke, following what they spoke, and practicing the homework what they spoke, if any doubt we can contact them for clarification. Then we will improve in the spiritual life. This will happen. So what sadhus are coming, telling, then we follow, and what they instruct we should practice. If any doubt, we can contact and ask again for clarification till their arrival again. Like till next class professor coming, students should be ready. Homework should be ready. If homework not ready, you can understand next class. What he taught in first class, you have to remember all. And what homework he gave, you have to complete. Then when next class he will come, he will give you, then you will understand better. But in first class, what he told, if you don't remember, if you don't understand, you did not complete the homework, and next class when he will come and speak, you cannot understand that. Then, because first class you don't remember, then if you if he speaks more, then you cannot remember that. Because you need for each class some formula, some principles, especially for mathematics and science. If you don't remember the formulas, then you cannot go to next class. Next step you cannot proceed. You have to remember the first class to first principle. Otherwise you cannot proceed in the topic. Similarly, what sadhus are telling, if you don't remember, then you cannot go to higher topic to understand. So this way you have to go. That is, difference is only, that is material, this is spiritual and transcendental. So that material will give you unhappiness, this spiritual and transcendental give you bliss and happiness. This is the difference. But process is same. Understood? Yeah. So when sadhus are coming, what they are telling, that at least remember, practice and follow. And wait for the next coming. And before arrival, if you have some doubt, you can contact and ask for clarification. Then this will improve our knowledge and realization and bhakti. Clear?
Yes. There's one more very tiny question. I never thought I would ask this question, but I'm asking, would you give us some homework?
Yes. Yes. That's why I am telling. So I will check homework when I will come next time. Not telling next year, because next time. If before next year possible, I can come also. So I am asking that when next time I will come, I will check that homework. So I am giving the homework. Now, how many rounds who are chanting?
You're asking me that?
Yeah.
I told you before.
Like
Yeah.
I try to, but like not more than one. It happens. To be
More than,
honest.
not more than one.
Yeah, to be honest, but yes, I try to, but
Yes.
that's why I was asking you earlier.
Yes. So, for you homework is more than 3. More than 3. Then if you want to improve more, you have to complete the homework, because already your homework is 1. So, I don't want to keep you in same level. If you want to improve, then you have to go next principles, next process. So I am giving you till my arrival 3 numbers. If you continue till my arrival from tomorrow onward, I am making free you. From tomorrow you start 3 rounds. And till my arrival, if you continue 3 rounds, I will see you sure you are improving. And you will tell yourself, you are feeling better than before, today or not. But you should keep in mind that your homework is 3 rounds now. And if you continue till my arrival, sure your knowledge will increase, realization will increase, your bhakti will increase, and your bliss will increase.
Yes.
So for you, 3 rounds. Then what, who others? Who want to take homework? Then for him. But who does not take homework, he cannot improve also. Understand? Like some student in school, college and university, there are many students who are fearing and cheating to professors, hiding, because if professor will see that he will give homework, then he cannot do. So they are hiding also. So there are different variety of students who are very interested to take homework because they want to improve more. And those who are trying to cheating, they cannot pass like that. Many variety of students. So who is coming in front of you? What's your name?
Tanu.
Tanu. Tanu is a good student. Yeah. So at least she spoke the truth and she tries to improve in bhakti. Like we students are intelligent and more talent. They are coming in front of professor and asking questions. What professor teaching they are learning and taking the homework to complete. So they will go higher and higher more. But some students always stay in the behind, back only. They never come front, and they don't ask questions. They don't take homework. Then they cannot pass the examination also. So here in spirituality, those who are not interested, just come and go. Just come and listen and go, then till 1 year, nothing. Then they cannot go higher stages. They will say the same thing. But at least something is better than nothing. Something is better than nothing. It is better to come and listen something than without coming. So they will get some benefit. But who wants to improve in bhakti, they should come front, ask questions, take homework, any doubt, ask the question. Then sure they will improve in bhakti. So her name is Tanu. Tanu took the homework of 3 rounds till next year.
Well, I'll check in on
Yeah.
you.
Huh?
I'll check in on you.
Who to whom?
I'll check in for
Yeah,
you.
you will check. You will check.
I'll not
Yeah. You will have to check everything.
Yes, very
Yeah.
good.
Because when teachers are, professor are giving the class and homework, they have no time to check everything. So those who are intelligent students, they are giving response to check them also. You understand my point?
Yes.
Professors, they have no sufficient time, they are very busy. So when they are giving the homework, all homework they are not checking. They are giving the responsibility to check to the intelligent students who are studying well. So they can check also. Similarly, I am giving to Ramdas Prabhu to check.
I'll check in.
Yes, yes. After Ramdas Prabhu checking, final checking, I will check when I will come. Yes. So your checking is to Tanu, she is continuing or not?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll be happy.
So you have to remind, so that she will be careful.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
Okay.
good. Anyone else want homework?
Homework is difficult. Yes. Madhav Prabhu. Yes. Tell.
I like homework.
How many rounds you are sending?
The prescribed number.
Huh?
The prescribed number at initiation.
How many?
16.
16. Without fail?
Yeah.
Every day? Every day 16?
That's the attempt.
Every day. Never stop.
Yes.
16.
I've been checking. He's pretty good.
Yes. You are checking, yeah?
I'm checking. He's reliable.
So for you, 20. 20 rounds. 20 rounds. Because I want your more improvement. I want your more improvement. So 4 rounds you have to increase more. If you want really to improve in bhakti. 16 can always, but 4 try to add more. Otherwise how homework? You are already doing 16. Then you are already in 16 level. So if you want to improve more, then 4 you have to add. So means 20 rounds. You start from tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Then don't feel that you are heavy. Don't feel stressed. It is good for you, for your improvement. Like when professor giving more heavy homework, it is good for the student. He will get more knowledge. Those students are taking more homework, they are completing very easily and going higher class. You know, I am telling. According to, because I have experience and I am doing practical, so I am telling you. When I studied Sanskrit in high school. After completing high school, then when I became sadhu, I went to Vrindavana. Then I studied Harinama Murta Sanskrit grammar, compiled by Jiva Goswami for 7 years in Vrindavana. Then after completing, I studied Panini Sanskrit grammar, which is very famous in India. And Panini course normally takes 10 to 12 years to complete all Panini. Panini Sanskrit grammar. You need minimum 10 to 12 years to complete in detail. Otherwise you cannot complete all. You have not sufficient knowledge. If you don't study 10 to 12 years. Then I was studying under guidance of 4 professors. I had no time to go to university, etc. because I am preaching, traveling, etc. So if you go to school or university again with no time. So I was calling to the professors. They were coming and teaching me. So when he was teaching me, then he was teaching every day 8 hours. Every day 8 hours a day. When he was teaching, he was telling me, "Oh Maharaj, when I am teaching in a university, the students are telling, after 1, 2 principles, they are telling, oh sir, please stop here. Please stop here. Because after 2, 3 principles, they were unable to keep in memory and difficult to understand. So they were telling, sir, you will speak next to tomorrow. After 2 principles, you stop here. So 3, 4 principles, please next day. So after 2, 3 principles, students, they were requesting to the professor to stop. Means almost after half an hour, finish. Because after two principles, they were unable to understand and keep in memory. So that professor who was teaching me, he was surprised. Oh Maharaj, in our university when I was teaching, our students after 2, 3 principles they were stopping me. Oh sir, please stop here, tomorrow we can go more. But I am very surprised that you are non-stop listening. 4 hours morning, 4 hours evening. So he was very surprised. That's why, because I was taking more homework. And 10 to 12 years of Sanskrit, I completed within 3 years. Which needs 10 to 12 years to complete the Panini grammar. I completed within 3 years. Completed. So if you don't take more homework, how will you go higher, improve? So if you take 4 hours or more, you will improve more. I have experienced, I was taking more. So, which I had to study within 10 to 12 years, I completed within 3 years. Why? Because students were taking only 2 principles. I was taking 20, 30 principles every day. So it was going to finish quicker. So if you will take also more homework, then you will go higher and higher by blessing of Harinama. Because by Harinama, you can get everything I told you. Harinama, Harinama ve kavalam. Kalo nasteva, gatiranyata. In this college, only Harinama. Without Harinama, there is no other way to get perfection.
Is it better to have a minimum amount and sometimes do a lot more, but always meet the minimum?
Yes.
Or is it better to stick with a number and slowly increase that number and stick with the number that you know you can do every day?
Yes, good question.
Which one is better?
Ben?
Yes.
Good question from Ben. Why? Because we should select such a number which we can maintain every day. But today you take 64 rounds, then tomorrow 32, and day after tomorrow 16, day after tomorrow 8, day after tomorrow 4, day after tomorrow 0, and day after tomorrow few days nothing. This is no good at all. This is not symptom of improvement. So our Bhakti-yoga Thakur said, there are 2 kinds of bhajan. 2 processes of bhajan. One is nishtita bhajan, second is anishtita bhajan. Nishtita bhajan means bhajana with nishtha or sincerity. Anishtita bhajan means bhajana or practice without nishtha or sincerity. Anishtita bhajan, more quantity, long time cannot give you perfection. Anishtita bhajan. Bhajan without nishtha and sincerity, more number, long time may not give you perfection, realization and happiness. But nishtita bhajan, less number, less time can give you perfection. Because you have nishtha. Nishtha means nitaram stiyate jasa nishtha. You are maintaining that level from where you are never going down.
Okay.
Means you are not falling down.
Yes.
You are always, even you are not improving, but you are not going down. You are maintaining. So you are in good standard. You are in improvement. At any moment you can go high.
So if we're setting the standard at 16 and we're always doing 16, is it better to sometimes do a lot more, or is it better to do 20 and then never to go back to 16?
Yeah.
It's
I
better
am
to
telling you.
slowly increase and do the same every day.
You have to choose that quantity which you can maintain forever.
Okay.
Means any circumstance, any problem, any obstacle will come, but it cannot stop you are chanting from 16 rounds.
So we should try to never have a day
Never.
where we do less rounds
Yeah.
than the previous day.
Instead of fixing 32, 64 and coming down and stopping, better fix less number 16, which you never stop.
Okay.
Because by that you are nishtha is there 16, you are not coming down. But if you fix 64, 32, but you are unable to maintain, then you are coming down means you have no nishtha. Nishtha means nityaram sthiyateja. You are unable to maintain stability. Nishtha means stability, not falling down. But when you are chanting 60, 64 or 32, you are unable to maintain, you are coming down, so you are falling down. So no improving. But that is why we should choose that number which we can maintain forever. Any circumstance, any festival, any condition come, but we will able to continue that. Then that is the nishtha bhagavan. So that will means we are not going down, means we are not falling down. So we can choose that number which we can maintain. We should not choose that number which we cannot maintain. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, or after 1 month we come down, then we no value this. Yeah. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Jagdish Prabhu.
Should we think in terms of quality, not necessarily quantity, but quality?
Quality is the most important. Quantity is
Humility,
Yeah.
sincerity,
yeah. With sincerity,
sitting at Krishna's
yeah.
feet.
With sincerity, with good quality and concentration. If you send less number also, you will get best result. For example, some devotees they are chanting very fast to complete the number. Many devotees they are chanting very fast to chant more number. But Bhakti-yoga Thakur does not accept that. Bhakti-yoga Thakur does not approve that. I don't approve all that. For example, if I will ask, oh dear Jagadish Prabhu, oh dear Jagadish Prabhu, how are you? Or Jagadish Prabhu, Jagadish Prabhu, what are you doing? What are you telling me? Yeah, you will not feel good. Similarly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Then Radharani Krishna Mahaprabhu will feel more bliss. But then no feeling. Yeah.
I think I am sitting at Krishna's feet,
Yeah.
humbly waiting,
Good.
and sitting at his feet,
Yeah.
waiting.
Yes. When you are chanting Harinama, always think about Krishna. No anything else. When chanting Harinama, think about Harinama. Then it will give more concentration and realization. Yeah. So, less number, good quality is best, more power. Yeah. And I gave the logic. Like if I tell, Jagdish, then you will not be happy.
No.
But if I, oh my dear Jagdish, how are you? Then you will feel more happy.
And it's not about being a spiritual athlete, like I can chant a million rounds. It's about your heart and really being humble before Krishna and His grace.
So Lord also like, what we don't like, Lord also does not like.
Thank you.
What we don't like, because Lord is doing human like pastime. So what we don't like, He also does not like. We want a very sweet address. So Lord wants also sweet address. Not like that. Many do that. Only to complete the number.
Thank you. And then it's a personal account. Like I'm the man. I'm not the man. Krishna. Krishna's the big boss.
Okay?
I think so. What do you guys think?
Huh?
ଜଣ ଟିକେ ପଇସା ଦେଲା ଆଉ ଜଣ ଟିକେ କରିବ ଫାଇନାନ୍ସିଆଲି ଟିକେ କମ୍ ଅଛି ତ ସିଏ ଭାବୁଛି କି ମୁଁ ବଡ଼ ମୁଁ ଖାଲି ପୂଜାପୂଜି କରିବି ମୋର ପାଇଖାନା ସଫା କରିବୁ ବାକି ସବୁ କାମ ତୁ କରୁ ଆଉ ଚାଣ୍ଡି କରିବା ବି ଦଉନି କିଛି କାମ ବି କରିବାକୁ ଦଉନି ସେ ଜାଗାରେ କ'ଣ କରାଯିବ
ଆଉ ସେଠି ରିପିଟ୍ କଲେ ଭଲ ଶୁଣିପାରିଲି 2 ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ବୈଷ୍ଣବ ହଁ ଜଣେ କ'ଣ କରୁଛି
ଜଣେ ଟିକେ ସୁପେରିୟର ଭାବୁଛି ଆଉ ଜଣକୁ କହୁଛି ଯେ ମୁଁ ସୁପେରିୟର ତମେ ଖାଲି ପୂଜା ପାଠ କାମଟା ମୁଁ କରିବି ଆଉ ତୁ ପାଇକିନା ସଫା କରିବୁ ଘର ଝାଡୁ ବାସନ ସେଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ କରିବୁ ଏମିତି ଚାଟିଂ କରିବାକୁ ଦେଉନି ଅନ୍ୟ କିଛି କାମ କରିବାକୁ ଦେଉନି ମାନେ ତାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି କି ତା ଭିତରେ ରଖିବି ତ ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ସେ ଯାହାର ବୈଷ୍ଣବଟା କ'ଣ କରିବ
ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ ବୈଷ୍ଣବ ନା ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ କୋଉ କ୍ୟାଟେଗୋରୀ
ବୈଷ୍ଣବ ନିନ୍ଦାରେ ଯିବ ଧର ତାଙ୍କ କଥା ନ ମାନିବ
ନାଇଁ କୋଉ କ୍ୟାଟେଗୋରୀର ବୈଷ୍ଣବ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ
ସମାନ କ୍ୟାଟେଗୋରୀ
ସମାନ କ୍ୟାଟେଗୋରୀ ହେଲେ ସମାନ କ୍ୟାଟେଗୋରୀ ନାହିଁ ସମାନ କ୍ୟାଟେଗୋରୀ
ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ଯେ ସେ ତା କଥାଟା ନ ମାନିବ କ'ଣ ବୈଷ୍ଣବ ଅପରାଧରେ ଯିବ
ଯଦି ଯଦି ସେ ଭଲ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ମାନିଲେ ଠିକ
ନା ସେ ତାକୁ ଚାଣ୍ଟିଂ କରନ୍ତୁ
ଚେଣ୍ଟିଂ କରିବାକୁ ନ ଦେଲେ କ'ଣ
ସବୁବେଳେ ଇନଫିରିୟର
ହାଁ
ସବୁବେଳେ ଇନଫିରିୟର
ନା ଚେଣ୍ଟିଂ କରିବାକୁ ନ ଚେଣ୍ଟିଂ ହେଲା ମୁଖ୍ୟ କଲିଯୁଗ ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଅଙ୍ଗଟା କରିବାକୁ ନ ଦେଲେ ଆଉ କ'ଣ କୋଉ ପୁରା ବୈଷ୍ଣବ
ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ସେ କ'ଣ କରିବ ତାକୁ ଛାଡ଼ିଦେବ
ତାକୁ ଇଗ୍ନୋର କରିବାକୁ କାହିଁକିନା ଚେଣ୍ଟିଂ ହେଲା ମୁଖ୍ୟ କଲିଯୁଗର ଆଉ ସେ ଚେଣ୍ଟିଂ କରିବାକୁ ଦେବନି
ମୁଖ୍ୟ ନାହିଁ ସେ ଫାଇନାନ୍ସିଆଲି ଧର ସେ ୱିକ୍ ଅଛି ତା ଘର ତା ଉପରେ ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି ତ ସେଇଟା ବି ତ ସେ କରିବ ସେଇଟା ବି କରିବାକୁ ଦେବନି ଦିନେ ଦିନେ ମୁଁ ସେବା ମାନେ କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ ସେବା ନିଜର ସେବା
ନିଜର ସେବା ସେଇଠି କେତେ ଜିନିଷ ଇଗ୍ନୋର କରିଦେବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ କହିବାକୁ କିଛି ଝଗଡ଼ା କିଛି କରିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଇଗ୍ନୋର କରିଦେଲେ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ আমার তুনবুড়ি গলা তুনবুড়ি ইগনোর করতে লাগলো কি ডিসপুট করেলি কি দরকার
ସେ ନିଜକୁ ନିଜେ ହିଁ ଭାବୁଛି ମୁଁ
ସେଇଟା ଜୀବ ମାତ୍ର ତ ଅହଙ୍କାର ରହିବ ଜୀବ ମାତ୍ର ଅହଙ୍କାର ରହିବ
ସେ ସେଟା ବୁଝୁନି କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଅହଙ୍କାର କରୁଛି ବୁଝୁନି ସେ ଭାବୁଛି ମୁଁ
ସିଏ ବୁଝିପାରିବି ଅନ୍ୟ ସାଧୁମାନ ଦେଖି ଜାଣିପାରିବି ସେ ଜୀବ ଅହଙ୍କାର କରୁଛି ସେ ଜାଣିପାରିବି
ମୁଁ ପାଇଗଲି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଖାଲି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଦେଲା ଯେମିତି ଗୋଟେ ମନ୍ଦିର କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବୁଝିଲେ ମାଙ୍କ ମନ୍ଦିର ଆମର ତ ରାତ୍ରି ଗଲା ଜାଣିଛି ମାଙ୍କ ମନ୍ଦିର କରନ୍ତି ତ କରିଛନ୍ତି ତ ମୋ ଶାଶୁ ସବୁ ଚାଲିଗଲେଣି ମୋ ହଜବେଣ୍ଡ ଗୋଟେ ତ ସେଇଟାକୁ ମୋତେ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବାର ଅଛି ମୁଁ ଯଦିଓ ବୈଷ୍ଣବ କିନ୍ତୁ ମୋତେ ସେଇଟାକୁ ବ୍ରାହ୍ମଣ ରଖିଛୁ ସେ କରୁଛି ସବୁ କିନ୍ତୁ ଧର ନବରାତ୍ରି ହେଲା ଦୁଇଟା ନବରାତ୍ରି ଆସେ ସେଥିରେ ପୁରା ପ୍ରଥମ ଦିନ ନେଇକି ନବ ପନ୍ତ ସେଟା ମୋତେ ସେଇ ପୂଜାଟା ତ ସେଟା କ'ଣ ମାନେ କ'ଣ ସେଟା
ତାର ପ୍ରୋସେସଟା ଟିକେ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିଦେଲେ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ହବନି
କ'ଣ କରିବି
କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କର ପ୍ରସାଦରେ ତାଙ୍କର ସେବା କରିବେ
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ଫାଷ୍ଟରେ କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କୁ ଅର୍ପଣ କରିବେ ଯାହା ଯାହା ସବୁ ନୈବେଦ୍ୟ
ମୁଁ ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା କରୁଛି
ଅଲଗା ଯୋଉ କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ କରିଦେବେ ସେ ପ୍ରସାଦ ନେଇକି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେବେ ତାହେଲେ ଆଉ ଆପଣ ଅଲଗା କରିବେ ଖାଲି ଟିକେ ଦେଖେଇଦେଲେ ପୂଜା କରିଦେଲେ ଫୁଲ ତୋଳି ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରସାଦ ଦେଲେ ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଯିବ ହଁ କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କର ଅଲଗା ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଅଲଗା କରିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଏଇ କୃଷ୍ଣ ପ୍ରସାଦ ନେଇକି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଭୋଗ ଲଗେଇଲେ ସବୁ ହେଇଯିବ ସେଥିରେ
ସେ ନନାଜୀ ଅଛି ଆମର ସେ ତାର ନିଜେ କରିକି କରେ ସେଟା
କରୁଛନ୍ତି କରନ୍ତୁ
ହଁ ସେ ତ କରେ ସେ କରେ
ସେଇଠି କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯଦି ପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ କରନ୍ତୁ
ନାଇଁ ସେ କରୁଛି
କଲେ କରନ୍ତୁ ଚାଲିଛି ପରମ୍ପରା ସେ ଚାଲି ଚାଲୁ କାହିଁ ସେଟା ବନ୍ଦ କରି
କାହିଁକିନା 35
ଚାଲି ଯାଉଛି ଆପଣ ସବୁ କ୍ରିଟିସାଇଜ
ହଁ 32 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଗଲାଣି
ଆପଣ ସବୁ କ୍ରିଟିସାଇଜ କରିବେ ସେ ଚାଲିଛି ଚାଲୁ ଯେତେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ କରିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି କରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଚଲାରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଭଜନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ଥାଇନି ନା ଖାନଦାନୀ ମନ୍ଦିର ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡେ ଆଉ ସେଟା ଆଉ
ତାପରେ ଯୋଉ ଗ୍ରାମାଞ୍ଚଳରେ ଆଉ ସେଥିରେ ସବୁ ପରିବାର ସବୁ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡେ
ସେଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଦେଖିବାକୁ
ନହେଲେ ସବୁ ଲୋକ କ୍ରିଟିସାଇଜ କରିବେ ତେଣୁ ସେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି କରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ରେସର ଆସିବ
କିନ୍ତୁ ପୂଜାରେ ମତେ ବସିବାକୁ ପଡେ ନବରାତ୍ରିରେ
ବସିବାକୁ ପଡେ ତ ସେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ପୂଜାରୀ ଟିକେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ କହିବେ ଆଉ
ମୁଁ ତେଣୁ ମନରେ ମୁଁ ଏମିତି ଭାବିଛି କି ଯେତେ ଦେବୀ ସବୁ ରାଧାଙ୍କ ରୂପା ତେଣୁ ମୁଁ ରାଧାଙ୍କୁ ପୂଜା କରୁଛି ଏଇଟା ମୁଁ ଭାବିଛି ମନରେ
ସେ ଦେବୀଙ୍କୁ ଭାବିବେ ରାଧାରାଣୀଙ୍କର ଅବତାର
ହଁ ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା ହିଁ ଭାବିଛି ତ ସେଇଟା ଠିକ
ରାଧାରାଣୀ ହେଲେ ମୂଳ ଶକ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କଠାରୁ ଦେବୀ ଆଇଛନ୍ତି ତେଣୁ ରାଧାରାଣୀଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ମନେ କରି କଲେ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ରାଧାରାଣୀ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଦେବୀ ଏଭଳି ଭାବରେ କଲେ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା
ସେ ନନାଙ୍କୁ କହିଛି ନବରାତ୍ରିରେ କି ତୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପୂଜାଟା ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବୁ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ବଳଭଦ୍ର ସୁଭଦ୍ରାଙ୍କୁ ଆଗ କରିକି ତାପରେ ଆମେ କରିବା ବୋଲି କହିଛି ସେ କରୁଛି
ନନାକୁ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ କହିଲେ ସେ ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ ମଧ୍ୟ ହେବ
ହଁ ସେ କରୁଛି
ସେ ଦେବୀ ରାଧାରାଣୀଙ୍କର ସ୍ୱରୂପ ମନେ କରି କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ତାଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ୱତନ୍ତ୍ର ଭଗବତୀ ମନେ କରିବେ ରାଧାରାଣୀ ଗୌଣ କରିଦେବେ ତାହେଲେ ଅପରାଧ
ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେୟା କରୁଛି କି ରାଧାରାଣୀଙ୍କର ହିଁ
ରାଧାରାଣୀଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ୱରୂପ
ସବୁ ଦେବୀ
ତାଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ଆଇଛନ୍ତି ନା ଯେତେ ସବୁ ପୁରୁଷ ଭଗବାନ ପୁରୁଷ ଅବତାର ସବୁ କୃଷ୍ଣ ଠାରୁ ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଶକ୍ତି ରାଧାରାଣୀଙ୍କର ତେଣୁ ଯେତେ ଆସିଲେ ସବୁ ରାଧାରାଣୀଙ୍କର ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଯେତେ ଆସିଲେ ପୁରୁଷ କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କର ସ୍ୱରୂପ
Holiness Bhakti Sridhara Maharaj ki
Jai.
Ramdas Prabhu ki
Jai.
All glories to the assembled devotees ki
Jai.
Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari Bo.
Then mantra?
Yeah. Yes. Some kirtan, no problem.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.